Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my playthrough of Wellington6012s Far From Home scenario. In this scenario, we are 26,000 kilometers away from home. We had been kidnapped and we got dumped off here. And we had no way to get home. So we've been doing some search contracts and things at the station and getting some money and using salvage. And we're gonna build a ship from salvage, get started on the way home, and then we're gonna continue to work on that ship as we go. So I had a bunch of problems. I got attacked by Reavers. I went and retrieved my things, and here they are, and they are non-functional because, of course, I was attacked by Reavers. So today what we're going to do is take that red ship that's in the, the Hulk that's in the safe zone and attach it out here and start working on this stuff. I need to get my assembler back up. I need to get my cargo container working and the conveyor lines going so that I can get back to working on getting some thrusters and all the rest of that sorted out. That's all that's left of that blue ship is the 3. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is take the, I'm going to call this the Tug Speedman. Take this and get that red ship out here. This thing is ridiculous. I'm loving the power on this though. It is just nuts. I mean, I'm just tugging this large grid thing around like it's nothing. Of course, gyros don't like it, but yeah, I need like 20 or 30 gyros on this thing to be able to handle the weight, which of course we're not doing, so. Or at least not now. So I'm gonna we're gonna use this tug to hopefully push everything, the whole space station, everything, back into the safe zone if I get attacked again. That's the plan. We'll see how well things go. Usually takes forever to get this kind of stuff sorted out, this inertial dampening with some huge wreck like this. I got stuff to do for a minute. We'll just let it think about stuff. Oh, there's only 7 thruster components in here. Ugh. What about you? I mean, I probably used to have a ton of thruster components, and, well, that's nice. I could use those for some small grid ships, so I'm kind of excited about that. So, I'm going to have to just give up on this bit in a minute, because I'm going to run out of fuel. Well, I guess I can give it another minute. But I need, like, motors.
Inventory full.
Okay, you've tried. You've tried enough. So it'd be great if I had some more metal grids. I don't have metal grids because I can't make any. And get some more salvage. Yeah, I lost all my personal survival kits too, so I lost all the medical components that I purchased. Boy, do I need 10 superconductors. Time to go back to the pirate asteroid and fuel up. So now that we're all fueled up, we're gonna go out and see if we can get some more salvage so that we can basically get nickel so that we can make the motors and things that we need to repair the cargo container and all kinds of other things that were destroyed. Oh, why is this here? I wonder if it changed what the encounter was or something, because I found this in the past. And it's here now for some reason, so. It's kind of cool, because I had one of these little ships, and then I lost it, so now I will have one again. Because I lost because the Reavers blew it up. Thank you so much. Ooh, I got metal grids. No, I didn't because I got scrap. Okay. Oh, it's not a static grid. That is awesome. Let's take this home. Let's get this ready to push it back inside if we need to. That's just going to be pushed straight in. Okay, that is an exceptionally unpleasant amount of shaking. We're gonna have to see if we can attach somewhere else that might work out a little less shaking. Things tend to go a lot easier when you show some respect for Clang. I, okay.
Your health is low.
Yeah, okay. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna get some search contracts. So, while I was out doing search contracts, I have found this space pirate signal. So, I'm gonna go and check it out and see if there's like a safe approach. what I'm failing to notice here is that a drone has spawned because I've been harassing this thing. So um, it's a miracle it doesn't mash me earlier.
Energy low.
Okay, let's get out of here and let's try and lead this away in our some kind of roundabout sort of path. So hopefully it doesn't follow us back to the station. Well, apparently I tried too hard to lead it away from the station, and we may not actually be able to get to the station in time before we die. Well, if that drone's still following me, maybe this will fix that.
No energy. Low health. Your health is critical.
Ah! Ah. Oh, that's so sad. Look at that. I'm just. Well, my engineer's arm is pointing at the cockpit, and I died. Now, I don't know if that thing's going to come over here or what. If it is, I need to be over here and latch onto this so I can pull it back in. Except I can't latch onto it because I don't have a magnetic plate. Oh, it's coming. It is coming. Great. That was real smart of me. What do I... Did that drone just blow up? Nope, there it is. Oh, it's just gonna come after me, huh? Well, you're not as mean as the other thing. Maybe I can get you. What is that? What is that thing? Now that we got this warhead ground off, maybe we can get the remote control and it won't blow up on us. That would be nice. These little grinder drones are, they're kind of neat, really. I haven't encountered them in another playthrough in the past. This is a very different kind of playthrough for me, so it's just kind of neat to see these little dudes in action. It's actually kind of useful to have these little drones show up because they all have reactors on them, so we can collect a little bit of uranium anyway, you know. And if we really were desperate, I guess that could be a we could create a whole industry around attacking drones or attracting them and then murdering them for their uranium. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put a small grid solar panel on here. And we're going to use that to give this grid just the basic amount of power. And then I'm going to do the same thing for that grid. And I'm going to build a hacking computer on the station here. And once that's powered, and this is powered, it should hack that. And I can get at the hydrogen tank. Okay, now when I build a hacking computer, it should hack this. Is this mine? No. Okay, so let's build a hacking computer. Where are we going to build that? We're going to build it in here somewhere. It's kind of a nice place to build it. Yeah, I kind of want to put it just right there. Oh, I need a hacking chip. Oh, poop. What do I have to do to make that? What do I need to make a hacking chip? Probably a, oh man, probably this thing. This thing needs 8 metal grids, and I don't have enough cobalt for that. I wonder if I can make a weld pad. Should be able to. So I'm going to try and grab this and stick it on the front of this so I can just take both pieces home, since I already have this weld plate up here, which is good. So let's see, can we do that? So I decided to just try and weld this thruster onto this other piece here and just take that back and get that hooked up to the base. I don't normally show you guys all this kind of stuff where I'm hauling these things around and doing all this travel because you know, it's probably kind of boring or whatever, but so I thought you guys might find it kind of interesting to see me haul a chunk back and get it attached to the base here. Once we get this piece of wreckage attached to the superstructure here. We're going to work on getting the industrial refinery and the hacking chip completed. One of the things about this playthrough that I've been sort of keeping from you guys, just because I think it's kind of boring and probably uninteresting, is that at least in this early game, there is a whole bunch of disassembling, like guns and drills and any little thing you find in the station to get little extra bits of nickel and stuff. So in between the clips that I'm showing you, there are a lot of other clips where I'm doing a lot of inventory management and disassembling one thing or another, or refining scrap, that kind of stuff. Finally, we have the last thing we need to finish our hacking computer, so that's going to be nice. Refinery's all done. Getting this hacking computer fixed is going to be awesome, because all those wrecks that are attached to the superstructure here, this thing's going to start hacking anything that's not mine. Oh, wonderful. That is awesome.
Energy critical.
Okay. Well, let's get a solar panel on this thing. I can't remember if I told you guys this before or not, but the reason we're putting power on this piece of the ship here is the hacking computer is not going to hack anything unless it's powered. And I don't really want to grind down that hydrogen tank to try and own it. So if I just put a little small grid solar panel on it here, the hacking computer should take care of it. I want to see if I can disassemble this ammo, because the last time I had a bunch of this ammo and it didn't, jeez, it didn't want to let me disassemble it. Yeah, what is that? I can't even put it in there? It's just so weird. And I can't, can I put it in here and disassemble it? I mean, it can make that ammo, right? So, I mean, it should let me do that. No. I wonder if it's an aw scrap or something. Aw scrap, I found your crap issue. Huh. Well, let's see. Put the handgun ammo in here. We can do that, right? Of course. Just can't. See how many metal grids I need. Oh, oh, well, where's the refinery? The refinery's got something. I am doing okay on that. Wow, I have a little bit of stuff. Okay. So after a bunch of salvaging and recycling and disassembling and going to the store to try and buy things, and going to the lockers and the beds to find things. All because I'm trying to avoid grinding this stuff down before I own it, because I don't have nickel, basically. After all of that, I've finally managed to get my cargo containers repaired. It'd be awful nice to get that hydrogen tank out of there and get that hydrogen into my supply. That would be nice. Well, if we were to do that, it would go in here, and I would need a little more conveying, unfortunately. Alright, now I gotta free this thing. Means I'm gonna lose that, which means this grid is gonna be unpowered, which is should be fine, really. Yeah, let's do it. Once we hook on here, we just need to grind off that solar panel and the rest of the windows and blocks and things that are still attaching this this tank to the rest of this old ship here. Okay, let's get this thing in there. Alright, let's get this thing lined up and ready to go in its little slot there. Now we just need to put a weld pad on the side of it here, and we're going to be ready to go. It should just should weld itself in once we push the tank in. This is actually pretty exciting. I'm pretty thrilled to be doing this. Just a few more delicate adjustments. Okay. Yeah, here we go. That's so awesome. I really like playing the salvage games. They're a lot of fun for me. I've done a couple of things since the last recording that I made. Mostly just working on that little ship that I captured. I'd like to turn it into a fighter craft so that I can defend myself, at least a little bit, if some small grid Reaver shows up again. So I'm taking out the nuclear reactor and putting in batteries instead, because I'm not going to use a uranium in a fighter. Although I do have 11 uranium now. This is just a real joy for me to see that thing in there. I've been wanting to get a hydrogen tank in there for a while now. This is a big reason Actually, this and the yellow shielding on the left there are a big reason I wanted to come back and get this. I think those are some pretty neat design elements, and I like incorporating design elements from pieces that you capture. I think that's just I don't know, to me that's a lot of fun. Time to get this unknown signal. So I also have realized that when you accidentally forget to take ownership of an unknown signal before you grind it up, you lose a couple of reputation points, and then and then the other factions, when their ships show up, they show up as red, and it freaks you out because now you think, well, is that a Reaver about to come and get me again? Because I wasn't paying enough attention, and it was extremely unpleasant last time, and I'm not ready. So I'm a little, still not ready. So yeah, I need to learn how to check my threat score, because I'm learning that's a thing. I'd like to keep it below the level where they notice that. That would be nice. I'm wondering if I had too many batteries from my strange desire to capture batteries. So I was sort of spending a bit of time greebling this fighter craft because I need some armor around the batteries because and maybe hydrogen tank, a little bit of armor perhaps, something to shield the thrusters. I mean, it's supposed to be really mobile, but I probably suck at this since I've never really done much fighter crafting before. So this thing probably has enough power. Let's just take it and plug it in. Okay, so this thing is pretty decent, even with only 2 forward thrust. It's great. It's got less reverse thrust, which is awesome because that's great for gliding. And it's got less side thrust, which is also really good for gliding. This is a great fighter craft. Just needs some armor over the sensitive bits. That's the real problem. So we've done quite a bit of greebling to this thing, trying to add armor to cover up the thrusters and batteries and that stuff. Which means that we've added, like, I don't know, at least 100, 200 steel plates to it, at least. And so we need to go check it out, see how it flies, see if we need to add some more thrusters and whatnot. Which it kind of looks like we do. We need to add some more left-right thrust, and that's just not enough. And we need to add some more up-down thrust because we just can't maneuver well enough to be a good fighter craft. We can still go fast enough with the main thrusters. That's fine. All right, we have finished the basic greeble, and we're doing a test flight here, and it's flying okay. It's a little sluggish compared to the way it was before I started working on it. But everything's covered up now, and I think it's maneuverable enough
that will be okay. But you know, like I said, I haven't had a lot of experience in combat with space engineers, so we'll see. So I'm just doing some armor work around this hydrogen tank here. I want to get some of this final form laid out here and just get ready to be able to weld these up and have a little bit of defense. So what I'm thinking here is that in the future, when we get more hydrogen tanks, I'll just kind of line them up here in a row with in these cylinders. We'll see if that's what happens, but that's what I'm thinking right now. And what's going on here is I'm getting this hydrogen tank ready to accept a giant hydrogen thruster. This is where I'm going to mount my first thruster on the ship. Back of the thruster is going to connect to this hydrogen tank, and we need to have a little bit of spacing so that we can have you know, some bracing in here and put some armor back here. Well, that's where we're going to call this episode for today. I would like to thank you for joining me for another episode of Far From Home. The flyby that we're doing here is one of the game saves after the Reavers attacked and before we'd really repaired anything. It's really just at the point where we've retrieved the wreck. I thought it might be interesting to just show you guys the whole setup. Next time on the show, hopefully we will be able to get some hydrogen thrusters onto our ship here. I hope you can join us for that, and I hope that everybody's having a great day out there.